Traditional national anthem is sung by the Otter Valley football team, and you see the Otters in their home blue uniforms at Markowski Field taking on Lyndon Institute, the Vikings.
For the Otter.
And it's Ladago kicking off, number 11. And it's been a driving, heavy, wind-driven rain today here. It's going to be tough throwing conditions. And watch out for turnovers, and there's going to be a tackle brought out by James Greeno with the tackle.
That is James Greeno.
Okay. And in case you can't tell, I am set up right by the loudspeaker. And I'm so thankful to be here to videotape the game. But it's going to be very hard to talk over the loudspeaker, so you will have to bear with me. As Lyndon coming out looking for their first win of the year in Otter Valley, looking to start a streak themselves. Remember in Otter Valley, that win against Fairhaven, that come from behind win. And Craig St. Hilaire is the quarterback. So Hilaire under center, and Lyndon teams I remember from the past, they are run, run, run. There's an option and close to a first down. I believe he will have a first down near midfield, call it the 47-yard line.
First down, Craig Hilaire, quarterback number 27.
And yeah, when MSJ had good football teams, and I covered their football for them.
First down.
Toward the end of that run with Grady, Coach Grady, Lyndon would come down, and they were a good, powerful, strong lower division team, and they would run the ball, and I expect to see nothing different right here. It's Hilaire with that single setback in that backfield. And there's the motion man, and he's going to pitch it out. That's going to have the corner sealed, and he'll get outside. That'll be another first down in Otter Valley territory at the 38-yard line.
Number 24 able to chase him down, but not before the Vikings.
Yeah, it's Alec Case, 24, that assisted on the tackle. We're actually forcing him out of bounds, and they'll spot the ball down. In case you've never been up here since all the construction has been done, Markowski Field, absolutely beautiful place to come watch a game. Like I said, today it's just rainy, wet, wind-driven, very sparse crowd today because of the weather. But it's a great place to come and take in a soccer game or a football game. Again, Hilaire under center this time. We'll take the snap, and I'll set up the defense as best as I could. Otter Valley this time with a good job of keeping that to minimal yardage. And he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play. And you can hear in the background of Zach Williams, will get credit for the tackle on the play. And I see Kiki Fry also out there involved in it, number 37.
Gain through second down and 8 for the Vikings. They go to work for the right hash.
Yeah, so on a second down play, they said they only picked up 2 yards. We'll get second and 8, and Hilaire will give it to the fullback, and he'll break one tackle and then be brought down. Yeah, his number Winslow was there, number 10, along with Kiki Fry, and they'll keep that basically a 1-yard gain. So looking at a third down and 7 yards in Otter Valley territory. In case you haven't figured it out yet, Otter Valley in the dark blue uniforms, and Lyndon in those white tops and the maroon bottoms with those Viking type helmets on there. And they're going to run the pitch play wide. Quarterback with a late pitch, and he's got the edge, and Maury will have the first down, and he'll be brought down inside the 20. He's going to stop the clock for the first down, change the move along. He stayed in bounds on the tackle, but again, Otter Valley, a couple of times they've been burned on that pitch play on the outside. And they are in the red zone. They're inside the 20-yard line. By the length of a football, they're inside the 20. And so Hilaire and the Vikings looking to score on their opening possession. And Otter Valley looking for a second win of the year. And this is a quarterback keeper. And again, that's good yardage inside the 20. He just kept the ball, followed the tailback off the dive play, and picked up almost 5 yards on the play. And Field with the tackle, number 15. Coming off the field right now is Michael Carter, a senior for Otter Valley. They get some different bodies there right now. Nate Fitzgerald, as he's out there in one cornerback spot. 24 Alec Case at the other corner. And it's going to be a tough day to throw in. I don't think either of these teams really have that in their game plan is they're not going to make a living off throwing the ball. That's good, tough defense at the 15-yard line for Otter Valley. And Shue with the tackle this time. And of course, number 35 is Jesse Shue. His brother out with a injured elbow, so he'll be missing the rest of the football season. But that's a good tackle at the 15, and call it no gain on the play. So, see if they're in two-down territory here as far as they don't make the first down on this play. They're looking for the pitch play on the edge, and the seam opened up, and he'll dive to the 5-yard line. And well, to the 10-yard line. I'm sorry. And again, it matters. Well, football's short. No, they're going to say first down without measuring. Wow, that doesn't line up with the
5-yard line. South side nose of the football looks like it's touching the 5 for about 5 vantage point.
That's will be a first and goal for Lyndon. They've been able to pick up a few first downs here in this drive. It's been all on the ground. And man, look at that. The sun's starting to come out. That's awesome.
First and goal to go.
So Hilaire, number 27, your quarterback, handles the ball like he's got good footwork. There's a pitch. There's a fumble in the backfield. And Otter Valley's recovered it. That was Winslow that recovered the fumble. It was a very hard pitch back. Had a lot of power on it. And it was a tad bit behind the running back. And after that good-looking drive, after a great-looking drive, Lyndon will fumble the ball away inside the 10-yard line, and they'll be picked up by Otter Valley. So a big play in the first quarter. 8:31 to go in the first quarter, and the first time we'll see the Otter Valley offense on the field. Zach Williams is the senior quarterback out there for Otter Valley, and the big guys on the line have number 77, Jeff Carlton. Zach Audette wears 76, Cody Randall 74, Brady Cook 72, Dylan Bowen 71, 68, Randy LaFrancis, Carl Gutzman 53.
Williams gives inside.
And that's Fry, and he's battling forward for a couple yards. And now turnovers are key to any game. It doesn't really matter the elements today because each team is going to play in the cold, raw, rainy weather. But on a day like this, it's just going to be even harder not to have those type of turnovers. The offense that Lyndon runs with the options, the traps, and the pitches, that's just a tad bit more high risk in this rainy weather. And there's a turnover there. Now Otter Valley will pick up 2 yards on Fry's run. And Zach Williams in shotgun formation. He's going to keep the ball himself, and he'll be brought down for basically a gain of about 2 feet on the play.
What's happening in there?
And again, I'll finish off that offense for you. I mentioned Kiki Fry is the starting fullback, 37. Winslow is a wideout, 17. Jimmy Winslow. Tight end is Michael Kreider, number 7. I mentioned Williams is a quarterback. Nate Fitzgerald is a wide receiver. And Justin Owen is the running back.
Down at 8 for the 16.
And you see they've gone with a single setback, which is Fry, and it's going to be a straight drop. Under pressure, lobs it out to flat. Fry will pick it up. Got a great block out there by the receiver. And I believe that was Fitzgerald. Yeah, Fitzgerald with a great block downfield. Number 3 that actually let that play get the first down. And again, if you're going to make passes out in the flat or screen passes or have big runs, to get that type of yardage, you need the blocking downfield from your wide receivers, and they'll get it. So each team able to pick up first downs on their first possessions offensively, and this will be Otter Valley from the close to, well, call it the 25-yard line, just a tad bit over the 25-yard line. Fry hitting the backfield and breaks the tackle, turns up, and he's going to gain positive yardage after a play that looked like he should have been stopped in the backfield for a loss.
But the big fellow refused to go down.
Hang in. I think the PA guy does an outstanding job. But it's tough with a chintzy set of headsets like I have to try to hear over that. I'm about 4 inches from it. But other than that, it's good. So Williams and Otter Valley basically have 2nd and 9. Looking for Fitzgerald out here. He had time to set up, but again, that ball's wet. The wind is whipping. And it's pretty raw day. Temperature can't be much more than around 48 or 49 degrees. We're in the first quarter here on Munger Vision at Otter Valley. 6:08 to go to be exact in the first quarter. Lyndon took the opening kickoff, drove down inside the 10-yard line of Otter Valley, and then fumbled the ball away. And the ball was recovered by Mike Winslow. Williams, that time. Looks like a center screen in there. Yeah.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play, and A lot of different penalties this could be. He was looking for Fry on the center screen, and he was just never released from the line. And it could be a penalty on the defense. No, yeah, what happened was the lineman released. Yeah, the lineman released and were ahead of the pass play, and can that look like a center screen being set up? And they're going to talk to Coach Dennis Perry, and yeah, everybody's on the same page now. So Lyndon can actually decline the penalty and force a punt here, but that's what they're going to do. And Steve Marlowe says they will decline it. You would think now that you're going to see a punt.
And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Now, I'll tell you, from the 26-yard line with the wind gusting the way it is, this could give great field position back to Lyndon right here. Again, on a day like this, you're always looking for a good, clean, long snap, but on the day when the ball is so wet, it's Justin Owen getting set. Again, that's a high, wobbly snap, no pressure, and it hit a lineman up front, and it's a loose ball. That's a fumble, and it was a blocked punt. And then once the lineman touched it, spurted free, it was recovered by Lyndon inside the 20-yard line, and that was a strange play. He actually kicked a flat line drive and hit the backside of a lineman, and Lyndon in great position, field position, inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. So that was quite the unique play. I mean, they're going to get credit for a block, but actually the punt was driven into the backside of a lineman. So Hilaire, the quarterback, getting set. Going to throw his first pass. Got a man open, 2 men open. Yeah, a couple of different guys down there. As he had Jake Hill and Carmichael.
Ball a little bit overthrown. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, and that Otter Valley defense, I'm looking for the safety. They came up in run support. So the first pass play from Lyndon could have been 6 points, turns into an incompletion, brings up the 2nd and 10. And so Hilaire and company back inside that Otter Valley red zone, this time via the block punt. And they're going Wildcat right out of the shotgun, right to the direct snapping end. There's your running back. Yeah, he's taking it. And that's actually well. As they defensively made the play, but they didn't bring him down after they made the initial contact, and that turns into being a good 5 to 6 yard gain.
53 over there as well.
Actually, it's up at 7 yards where they mark it, so it's inside the 10, and it should be a 2nd down and 3 for a first down. Now, Otter Valley, that time they just direct snap or shark wildcat it to Jake Hill. And you see everybody at every level now running that type of offense. Dave, if anybody wants to contribute to my nonprofit organization here and give me a nice set of soundproof headset, great play defensively. That's Hilaire in there. As Gutzman was in there, number 53. And I didn't catch the other number, but that's a good play defensively for Otter Valley. Now I'll bring up a 3rd, and you got to believe this is really in the conditions of kicking a field goal here, that this would be they're going to go for it on 4th down. It'd be hard to plant kick with the wind also. So Hilaire, see if he goes to the long snap count. He didn't want long snap count. They tried the pitch play, and they're looking for the seam, and he's going to have it.
With the running room, stop short.
Yeah, he'll have a first down, and it'll be at the 1 yard line. Again, that was just good second effort because Otter Valley had initial contact at the line of scrimmage and then able to just keep his momentum going, his legs driving forward, and the first down for Lyndon.
First down and goal to go at the Otter 2 yard line.
And you can hear in the background at the Otter Valley 2 yard line is the official spot, and it's 1st and goal. You can see 74 out there for Otter Valley's Dylan Switzer. So I'm just trying to pick up numbers defensively. Fry, 37. Also out there. Safe play and brought down short of the goal line by Gutzman. So the senior Gutzman will stop him short. And actually, I'm going to say no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and goal from in close for Otter Valley. Don't forget, you can watch local sports on PEGTV.com, clicking video on demand. And you can also watch the old-fashioned way on your television by tuning in to channel 15. Again, Hilaire. Get long snap down. They run the pitch play, and there's the opening. And going to have it, I believe. And they're saying the knee was down before the ball went in, and he's going to be just an inch or two away from scoring. And it'll bring up a third down as Otter Valley looking to make a goal line stand here.
Hard to see who made that tackle from here.
But again, this is
Good down and goal.
surprised they just don't go straight ahead with some power football like that right there. He'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown as Hilaire on the quarterback keeper will put Lyndon on top, 6-0. And they're bringing in the tee, so they're going to go for the point after attempt. And again, it has rained all yesterday, all this morning. It's sprinkling right now, but the field, you know what? I walked around it. Not terrible at all as far as we haven't seen any slippage in plays. Nobody slipping down, falling.
Try for point now.
I believe that.
There's a kick for Bergeron.
Yeah, Bergeron's out there, and I'm looking for the official to say no good. So we're going to keep it at 6-0. Lyndon with the lead in the first quarter.
Well, 2:53 to go opening quarter. Lyndon draws first blood.
Bergeron just missed the point after attempt. Going to do the kicking off here as he will. Got an offside call. Yeah, you could see it on the far side of the play. And Jim Corbo will make the call.
Waiting the call.
Then they've got the two in men.
All set. Whistle to get Lyndon.
Start deeper than the rest of the line and get a momentum going forward. And they actually beat the kick on that far side of the field. And I could tell you a number in just a second if it matters. But it's going to be a good. It's a good. Everything magnifies the weather the way it is. So they're going to kick off from the 35, and this just gives you better field position for Otter Valley. So they'll get set to kick it again as Bergeron all set. And
there's the boot from Bergeron.
that's a low line drive. I'll take a skid. No, great. Well, he picked it up, bobbled it. He's got it again.
Owen on the return.
And Owen to the 34.
That's about the 33 or 34.
So Owen at the 34, and that's where Otter Valley's offense will come back out. Now, they did pick up a first down in their first drive, but then on their punt attempt, it was called blocked.
Number 27.
You know, it's just a low line drive kick that hit the back of a lineman.
Now the Otters will
And in the rain, they'll set up shop again at the...
First down and 10.
Well, they actually marked that at the 35. So Williams, quarterback, Zach Williams, senior, 5'11", 180-pounder, wearing number 4 in the backfield for Otter Valley. That's Kiki Fry. And tell you, that's probably not a bad game plan here in this rain and the field conditions. Just dig in and push forward and try to keep your play as simple as you can. And they tried to throw a center screen earlier in the ball game and ended up being a illegal man down field penalty. And they did try and pass out on the wide side here to Fitzgerald, but it's going to be a tough day to handle the ball. So 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 9 actually. And that's going to be a quarterback keeper after the fake to Fry. And that will be dropped for a loss on 2 yards on the play. Now bring up a 3rd and almost 11 yards. So Williams kept it.
Rochester, number 64, on the stop for the Lyndon.
Now, so Lyndon, again, digging in defensively, looking for the first win of the year on the road at Otter Valley. We're in the first quarter, minute 52 to go in the first quarter from Markowski Field.
Down and 10.
And you can see Williams coming out with spread offense, to say the least, as they've got 3 wideouts to the wide side of the field. And then
Williams for the gun. Stops, fires right side. He's got a man.
open and...
Justin Owen. First down and mid.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds in Lyndon territory at the 45-yard line. And I'll tell you what, there's a great block. And I didn't get the number.
Ready by Justin Owen.
I believe it was 68, possibly.
They march into Lyndon territory.
I think it was Randy LaFrancis out there. Had a great block on the defensive end who was coming in on the left side, or the side of this near side of the field. And that gave enough protection to Williams to make the throw and to complete it. So Otter Valley for the first time today in Lyndon territory.
Williams from the gun.
Kid going to throw and got it.
Wait, Nate Fitzgerald.
Look at Fitzgerald as he'll go forward, and he'll have the first down.
Line of Lyndon.
So at the 34, Hunter Valley on a couple pass plays.
And
I'll tell you a couple different things. Give the offensive line a lot of credit to, give the quarterback Williams time to throw the ball, but give Williams credit for being able to handle the ball that well in this type of weather to complete the pass. Kenny's going to go for his third straight pass play. In the middle, and got it. Fitzgerald will make the move. Cut upfield and keeps his balance, and Fitzgerald going to go all the way for a touchdown. He broke several tackles, kept his balance, and is in the end zone, and it's 6-all now. And boy, what a great pass from Williams to Fitzgerald on that little slant coming in pattern. He hit him right in stride. I think they're looking for the kicking tee. I believe that's what they're looking for. Yeah, they have the tee now. And they're going to bring it out to Pike Ladago. And so they're all set now. They've got the kicking tee, they've got the holder, they've got the touchdown, and the holder actually is Jimmy Winslow, number 17.
Hold for Pike Ladago. Ladago, number 11.
So Ladago, wiping out strong.
Here's the kick for Pike Ladago. Kicker.
I'm waiting. No good. We're going to be tied at 6 from Otter Valley in the first quarter in a wild one on Munger Vision.
Just over a minute to go, opening quarter. Score knotted at 6.
So Ladago with the kickoff, as both teams have scored and both teams have missed a point extra attempt. And boy, that's a dangerous way to carry the football. And on that first hit, it looked like he might have been a fumble, but he didn't fumble. It's going to be just over the 30-yard line. That's where Lyndon will take over. Now, offensively, Lyndon has moved the ball up and down the field very efficiently.
Carter, number 7.
And they've done it mostly by getting on the outside edge of this Otter Valley defense. That's where their most success has come. Now, they've ran up the seam and they've ran up the middle, but they've had their best success of taking it to the outside. As we're down to just 1 minute, 1 second to go in the first quarter. 6-6 to score from Markowski Field on Munger Vision. Hilaire, this time isn't at quarterback. Don't forget they ran a play one time from the Wildcat formation. And no flag. There was movement but no flags. And this time it stopped after a couple yards gained as I can see getting up is Winslow, number 10, with the stop. And well, 2 Winslows, Mike Winslow and Jimmy Winslow.
Number 71 and Jesse Shue, number 35 on the stop.
And also Shue was involved in the tackle also. So after a quick huddle,
Second down and 6.
in case you missed the start of the ball game, the Otter Valley football team sang the national anthem. Fumble, ball on the ground, and Hilaire will recover it. Now he'll recover it, but they'll lose yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. And they'll break with 3rd and 10 for Vikings for Lyndon.
They lost a few on that.
And again, you can watch local sports every Saturday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon as Tom Leipold loads up the server with whatever games are passed in that week. And they go from 4 o'clock Saturday to 8 a.m. Sunday morning. And we're winding it down. And at the end of 1 quarter play, it'll be 6-6. Lyndon and Otter Valley from Markowski Field on Munger Vision. And they switched ends of the field. And Hilaire is in shotgun formation this time with a single setback. Being Jake Hill. There's the pitch. I tell you, that was a well-defended play. Penetration in the backfield really caused that. It was Alger, I believe, 45, who got in there and forced the pitch extremely early in the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. And I'm be surprised if Lyndon didn't kick the ball away here. And Otter Valley looking like they're expecting the punt, and it will be Hilaire, the quarterback, doing the kicking. So, of course, you've always got to worry about the faked punt here, but we'll see with Fitzgerald, number 3, back, along with Winslow, 17, Jimmy Winslow. And again, plenty of time. And no, not a bad kick at all for the conditions. And going to mark it inside the 35-yard line, inside the 40 at the 35. And so Otter Valley coming to be throwing into the win this quarter. Again, it was really surprising on that last offensive series by Otter Valley. They were able to get the offense going by throwing the ball, like I said, with the wind and the rain conditions, but did an excellent job of, I think they hit 3 or 4 passes in a row consecutively, which would be in a row. And again, they'll start with Williams at quarterback. Fry standing next to him, number 37. And I will try to set the offense for you.
From the gun, fires right side, complete.
That's as good as a long handoff right there. As he'll pick up 6 yards on first down. Carmichael on the tackle. Fitzgerald with the grab, and pick up a second down. And
on the reception.
well, wait for him to set the yard mark. 2nd down and 4, call it for Otter Valley.
Can
they have Carlton, Randall, Cook, Bowen, LaFrancis, and Gutzman on that offensive line doing such a good job. And boy, Fry found some room, and he's going to be, well, looks like where they're standing, Corbo, it's going to be a first down, and he'll have it by the length of a football. So first down by Fry. Quick snap count and a quick hitter.
But not before the big fullback.
As Carlton coming back into the offensive line, number 77, and leaving the game catch of breath with Brady Cook, number 72. And Owen and Winslow come to this near side of the field.
48.
Fitzgerald on the far side. I just can't pick up the other number as we have Williams in the shotgun. And he's going deep, and got him! Fitzgerald ran by the safety. Touchdown, Fitzgerald. And Williams with a perfectly thrown ball. Against the wind will give Otter Valley the lead, 12-6. I'll tell you what, Fitzgerald just went on a fly pattern and just blew by the safety who rotated over very late. I believe it was Carmichael, 35, and just a well-thrown ball, a lot of air underneath it. And floated right in the hands of Fitzgerald, who takes it in for the score, and it's now 12-6, Otter Valley. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion. I'll try to make up that last missed point after attempt.
Stop. Fires, got him in.
And caught it! He caught it! It went off from one teammate to another. Going off from Michael Carter to Fitzgerald, who's having just a highlight day.
Right place at the right time.
Oh, and I hear Nate's dad now. One here in the first half. Latigo will be kicking off. As back for the Vikings, there's Weisinger, number 10, and number 23, Hill. And that's a live ball. Yeah, he's got to go back and get it. And boy, I tell you, he made the best out of the worst situation as he's able to bring it out near the 23-yard line. That was Hill, number 23.
On the tackle for Otter Valley.
And so Lyndon, after being able to move the ball effectively in that first quarter, looking to find that same power on offense running the ball that they had earlier. And Otter Valley defense, of course, now with some chances to see the plays, to see the blocking schemes, and kind of settling into it defensively. Fitzgerald just having a monster day on offense for Otter Valley. Again, long snap count. Just quarterback, keeper, and Hilaire will be stopped by Fitzgerald. Now he broke the tackle and keeps going over the 40-yard line, near the 45, as Hilaire looked to be stopped 2 different occasions on that run.
Zach Williams, number 4, and Mike Winslow, number 10, finally able to stop St. Hilaire.
Yeah, Williams and Winslow, Mike Winslow. Like I said, there's a couple Winslows at number 10. It's Mike Winslow, number 17, Jimmy Winslow.
First down and 10, Lyndon for their own 45.
And you can hear it's 1st and 10 from the 45, their own 45-yard line for Lyndon. In the rain and in the wind.
On the outside, St. Hilaire again.
Boy, I tell you,
Right up the gut.
somebody who was in the backfield,
Host of Otters.
Jesse Shue, 35, was in the backfield so fast, but he ran by the play, and that turns into an 8-yard gain for the Vikings as they're in Otter Valley territory at the 48-yard line with 9:24 to go in the first half of play, second quarter. 14-6, Otter Valley. The Otters with a win over Fairhaven on the road, looking for another victory here this season. And this is a deep throw, and caught. Who would have ever thought
And caught.
on a day like this that the throwing game would be the big offensive weapon for both teams.
Winslow, number 10, back there as well.
And that is a first down at the Otter Valley 20-yard line.
Lyndon able to complete it just inside of the Otter 20-yard line.
So that'll bring up a 1st and 10 from the 20 in the red zone.
Down and 10 for St. Hilaire.
Again, Lyndon, who ran the ball well in the first quarter, throwing the ball there for that. But, he found the seam, stiff arms, and does a handstand at the end of the play. And again, he picked up good positive yardage. It's Winslow getting up, number 17. I believe that's...
It was Gutzman, 53 on the stop.
17 is Jimmy Winslow. And I guess Gutzman was over there also, number 53. He picked up 6 yards on the play, so again, when you get that type of yardage on first down, running the ball inside the red zone, you're doing a good job. As you can see, Hilaire right there.
There goes under center again, keeps it himself.
He's going to have the first down.
Zach Williams on the bottom of that pile, number
Simple
4.
play, faked the dive, and ran in behind the fullback, and we'll pick up the first down.
Randall, 74 in there as well.
I'm just waiting for him to mark the ball. It's going to be first and goal.
Doing a lot of damage on his own.
So first and goal from, call it the 8-yard line. Well, this could be one of those offensive games where you need a calculator to keep score at the end of the ball game. The fans who showed up, they're watching the dandy. Those who didn't, they can always watch it on PEGTV. And he's going to walk into the end zone. Oh, he stops just short of the first down by much. It's just probably the length of a football. So a second down and goal.
Number 15 on the stop. Like him from my vantage point.
And they'd say it was Fjeld on the tackle, number 15 down there for Otter Valley. So don't forget, there's already been a fumble in the ball game on a pitch play from Lyndon. See if they keep it simple. And touchdown, St. Hilaire is in the end zone. Got a 14-12 ball game, and Lyndon probably going to go for the 2-point conversion themselves. So neither defense really with an answer here in this first half, and that's all right with me. So, and again, the big play was that pass play that brought the ball down to the 20-yard line of Otter Valley. So they are coming out, and no, they're going to go for the kicks. They'll bring out the big kicker, number 70 out there. That's Bergeron, Eric Bergeron.
For Bergeron.
Bergeron set. Good snap, good hold.
Kick is up, and the kick
is good. So it's a 1-point Otter Valley lead, 14-13, as we're in the second quarter of play.
The first half is the Otter Valley 14. The Lyndon.
Busy here in the first half of play as you get set to kick off. Fitzgerald and Owen deep, and
again,
this is a low line drive.
Alger.
And Alger will go back and pick the ball up. He's going to look to go up the center, and Hill will hold him up, and Hill will bring him down. So
I believe
they're going to be around the 17-yard line, and that is a good defensive starting point for Lyndon as they're down by the 1 point, 14-13, with 7:20 to go in the first half of play, and they'll spot the ball, call it the 17-yard line. Real quickly for Otter Valley, again, they have Owen, Fitzgerald, and Williams, Carter, Winslow, Fry, Gutzman, LaFrance, Bowen, Cook, Randall, and Carlton on offense.
Williams fires left side.
Winslow,
the sophomore.
as he'll break the 20-yard line, and pretty much we're going to say he's down at the 21. So the sophomore Winslow.
22-yard line.
And that's a good safe throw and a good safe play. And again, they picked up decent yards. 5 yards on first down. We'll give him a second down and 5. As Williams has just been unbelievably accurate here in his first half. I believe he's just missed 2 passes. One of them was at the center screen. The other one was pass out in the flats. Other than that, he has just been golden.
Williams.
As Fry will be hit, and he'll be hitting the backfield and drop down at the 19-yard line, so he'll lose 3 yards on the play and bring up a third. And do the math real quick. So 3rd and 7 I have it as. Again, if they don't pick up the first down here, even with a good punt, Lyndon's going to have good field position. Again, they've spread the field out offensively.
3rd down and 7 for Williams.
There's the pass. What happened was Fitzgerald made the catch. They wanted to plant and do a hook out, but he lost his footing, slipped down, and now bring up a 4th down. And they are going to kick the ball away as they're going to come out with the punting unit right now.
Going to be shy of the first down.
And I just want to see where he's going to actually be kicking it from. Now, I'll call it the 25-yard line. So they'll be punting the ball from the 25-yard line. And Lyndon dropping back. Hill, he's the only man back.
Gonna have to punt it away for the Otters.
So there's Owen, and he's looking for a little better effort this time. His first punt was blocked. Better snap, better catch. Fair catch called for by Hill, and he'll take it at the 45-yard line, and that's where the Lyndon squad will take over. The Vikings in good field position at the 45-yard line, and there'll be plenty of time here in this second quarter. 5:25 to go.
5:25 to go in the...
And again, if you've never called a game standing next to the PA speaker, crank full throttle, it's quite a challenge, actually. But again, Hilaire's gone the distance at the quarterback. There's one play he wasn't in when they went Wildcat. And I tell you, they found something they like, and that's a direct snap, and Fry will bring him out, but not until he stepped out way up at the 47-yard line. He's in Otter Valley territory, and he has a first down. Now that's a play they ran in the last series that led to their touchdown that ran so effectively, was just basically keeping the quarterback, St. Hilaire, there with the football and letting them just see where the hole develops in front of them and then following through on it. And again, why change it if it's working for you? Same play, and
left side.
Again, that's not a bad pickup on first down. Yeah, I see Fry there, and also Randall, 74. So Lyndon grinding it out now, and number 12 coming back into the game for Lyndon is Schufelt, James Schufelt.
So to give St. Hilaire credit for 1 yard. Second
he'll be let out of the huddle by the center, Nick Austin. So Austin snapping the ball for the Vikings. Here's the pitch play, and a much better play this time. And a late flag. Could be a face mask on the tackle, but we'll wait and see what holding called. Holding on Lyndon, so that will negate the play if they choose to take it. Because they lost yardage, they could decline the penalty and make it third down and long instead of giving them a second down again. It's Williams looking at the sideline, and the indication is they're going to take the penalty and move them back. Now up on the corner, Williams is one of the people that came up and helped make the tackle out there. That's just a much better job playing the edge offensively and defensively than Otter Valley had done in that first quarter. So yeah, they're making adjustments to what they're looking at. They are going to accept the penalty. There is no right or wrong.
Being marked off against the Vikings.
It's just that we'll keep it at second down and move the ball back into Viking territory at the 44-yard line.
So they will repeat second down, 10-yard penalty for the offensive hold. So 2nd and 9 now becomes 2nd and 19.
As you can hear, 2nd and 19. And Hilaire with Hill standing right next to him. That's Hill. Direct snap to Hill. And boy, look at the yardage he picked up. He'll be back to the original line of scrimmage, which will bring up a 3rd and 10 now. Basically, that is the same play they were running with Hilaire, the quarterback, except they just took Hill, the tailback, and let him be the quarterback, like a Wildcat.
Quite a bit of a back on that down. Now leaves him 3rd down. And still,
as they're in Otter Valley territory. Again, looking right down the line. A scrimmage at Markowski Field.
On the option, looking for the pitch man, but keeps.
Boy, you can see him reaching in there. As Shu made the tackle, but it was number 15 failed to almost strip the ball away, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And you got the feeling they're going to go for it here.
4th down, now for the Lyndon Vikings.
So 4th and 7, and the Vikings. I don't see the kicker in there, the punter in there. Well, the punter's quarterback, so he is in there. Yeah, but he's calling the play out, and he is going back in punt formation. So Winslow and Fitzgerald back there. And that's Jimmy Winslow, 17. Good snap, no pressure. And that kick's going to hit and roll inside the 10. And Fitzgerald picked it up and broke a tackle. Oh, what a hit, brought him down. Oh. Now, the only thing I was oohing and on about was if he lets that ball roll into the end zone, they would have got the ball back at the 20-yard line. Instead, Fitzgerald, very fortunate that he was able to bring the ball out as far as he did without turning it over on a wet day like this. He brought it out to the 16-yard line, and Otter Valley's offense up by 1 will take over with 3:14 to go in the half. And Williams just coming out now into the huddle, number 4.
First down and 10 from their own 17.
So again, this late in the half and this deep in your own territory, you don't want to turn the ball over here and give momentum back to Lyndon. This, going into the locker room at halftime. They're going to throw it, and
the gun fires a swing.
Winslow will make the grab as he got sandwiched on the head as Hilaire will come up and pop him, but he'll pick up.
As Nick Carmichael, number 35.
Well, it's going to be close where they spot it to the first down. It's at the 26-yard line right here. I don't see any flags down. And Winslow not happy with the spot. And it's going to be an official's timeout. Yeah, Steve Meyer wanting time. And they're going to have a measurement.
Got an official timeout.
And that's a tough throw.
As referee Steve.
What happened actually was when Winslow came out from the line, the defensive back, the cornerback, let him have the inside position, and that's what made that slant open to hit him with, and he will be just half a football short of a first down.
Well, Otter's about 6 inches short.
And so Lyndon, with 3:07 to go, looking to get a stop here. Or is this is only second down, excuse me. Second and less than a yard to call it a safe call. They'll start the clock up now as Otter Valley, the crowd, they braved the weather. They're making a lot of noise here. On a cold, raw fall day. Football action. I like the call. Yeah. Safe play. There's the first down. Now, don't forget, high school football, the clock will stop now as they move the chain, so you're not worried about the clock running here. As Williams just kept it, and his offensive line did a good job out there of creating the hole for him. Again, the offensive line is Carlton, Randall, Cook, Bowen, LaFrancis, and Gootsman. And I believe we have a timeout called. Yep. So we have a timeout called with 3 minutes to go in the half. Otter Valley 14 and Lyndon 13. It was an Otter Valley timeout. First timeout they've taken here in the first half. And that play snuffed out.
Forward to the fullback, Kiki Fry.
I'll tell you, Fry, though, he was able to fall forward and gets a couple yards, and now set the ball just over the 30-yard line, and the clock running on the play.
The center of that Lyndon line.
And they have thrown the ball well, but you have to keep them, catch them off guard, try to keep them honest with that run play. They're under 2:40 to go.
Down in 9 for the Otters.
As it is, 14-13, Otter Valley with the lead. And Williams, 3-step drop. And I don't think the pass was tipped, but they were trying to get Fitzgerald coming down that slant.
Fitzgerald, number 3.
And the pass was short hopped, and it'll become a third down now, third and, call it, elongate. And Otter Valley again letting the clock run now. It's at, on an incomplete pass, the clock stopped.
And 9.
And they'll bring Winslow wide on this near side of the field along with Owen.
Williams under center.
Pressure, and he had to get rid of it. Yeah.
Justin Owen.
He was looking for Owen, but the pressure was up the middle, and it was quick, and it was there right in his face. And
so
they're going to kick the ball away as.
And the Otters are going to have to punt it away.
A couple things.
2:22 to go in the first half.
The 2 incomplete passes stopped the clock, and that saved Lyndon from having to use a timeout. And again, they should get decent field position on this kick as Justin Owen going back to punt the ball.
Look, Jake Hill, number 23, back for Lyndon.
And he does get it off, and it is high, and it is going to bounce into. Wow, look at that great roll. It's near the 40-yard line, and that's where Lyndon will take over. But again, great field position with 2:11 to go, and all their timeouts left for Lyndon. So down by 1 in the second quarter. And they've been able to move the ball pretty decently here in this first half of play, and the rain come down real hard now at Markowski Field. There has been a couple turnovers, one by each team. There's been a block punt, a fumble recovery by Otter Valley. And there is Hilaire, and he's going to roll. He's right at quarterback, and knocked down by Fry, and almost able to hold on to it. Yeah, also pressure coming from the outside edge by Winslow on a blitz. And that will stop the clock now with 2:05 to go, and it'll be second down and 10 I tell you, Fry had good push up the middle, but he just used his athletic ability to leap up. Like I said, he almost was able to cradle that ball and keep it.
Second down and 10 for Lyndon. Those are the football just outside their own.
Hilaire in the backfield this time, not going to take the snap. It'll be Hill taking the snap, and Hilaire blocking for him.
The Wildcat, Jake Hill. The rest of them down. Gutzman, number 50.
Yeah, Gutzman, number 53, and Shoe, 35 there. They both were combined on that tackle. It was a short gain. It's going to break with 3rd and 8, and will Otter Valley call a timeout? Somebody called timeout. It's Otter Valley. They're thinking the same thing. They're going to take a timeout, try to hold them here on 3rd down, force the punt, and get some pretty decent field position. So a tight formation for Lyndon. And they brought Winslow around on the strong side. He forces the pitch, and first down, and oh man, brought him down around the throat there, and it'll be a first down.
Able to garner enough yards for the first down.
That's a first down in Otter Valley territory at the 49-yard line, and Lyndon with 1 minute 41 to go. Remember, the clock stopped on the first down, and now they'll restart it. Now they move the chains forward.
First down and 10, Lyndon at the Otter 48.
So Lyndon with a big conversion right there.
Get under center.
Hilaire. And they're trying to strip the ball as they're bringing Winslow, number 10, Mike Winslow, in. And a timeout by Lyndon this time.
Stop for Otter Valley.
Again, trying to save some time on the clock with 1:22 to go in the second quarter. Taking the time out there, trying to save some time. They're looking to get the ball down the field here on a 2nd down and 10. And Hill, oh, he got to the outside again, and Fitzgerald's going to force him out of bounds. First down, but they'll be able to stop the clock without using the timeout as he got out of bounds.
Fitzgerald, number 3, again, another first down.
And again, the tight end on that side getting a nice shield block. That's what's opened up that outside edge, and the linebacker not sliding out there to fill that. They're not hedging to that side. Everybody's kind of staying in the middle, and that's what's keeping that outside running game open right now for Lyndon.
Down and 10 at the Otter, 36 down.
Minute 15 to go. As they switch Winslow strong side, and he'll force the pitch. And who is it? Fitzgerald reached behind, got a lot of jerseys, slowed him down, and then Gutzman will make the tackle, number 53. After Fitzgerald slowed him down. And did he stay in bounds this time? Yes, he did. So under a minute to go, and no indication of a timeout yet. 55 seconds in the clock running. Play coming in from the sideline, being brought in by number 42, Colburn, Derek Colburn. So Lyndon at Otter Valley's 35-yard line. They're going to snap it to Hill as he's deep in the shotgun formation. And Fry came up and hammered him. Along with Alex Alger. So Fry and Alger there this time. And Lyndon going to call a timeout now with 26 seconds to go in the 3rd down play inside Otter Valley territory. 3rd and 13, they're going to call it. As Hilaire going to roll short side, looking down the field. Lobs at the man wide open, and had him turn around for the ball, but he was so wide open, nobody on the coverage at all of Weisinger was there. So Weisinger might have been able to catch it and turn it up the field for the 10-yard line, but that will stop the clock with 20 seconds, go 4th down. You got to believe they're going to go for it here. As they, again, had a man wide open and just threw to the outside shoulder too far. Well, it might have been the receiver just broke the pattern off too quickly also, though, but the pass was incomplete. And on 4th down. Oh, bad snap. That's a live ball. And I believe Hilaire came up with it at the 45-yard line. But that was 4th down, so Otter Valley will take over on downs. And plenty of good territory. 16 seconds left. There's plenty of time to get the ball down the field in the end zone. Remember the big catches that Fitzgerald has had. As Williams coming out now to get in the quarterback spot. So a dangerous play going shotgun in this condition. Snap was low and slid by the quarterback, Hilaire. And there is enough time for at least 2 plays.
Williams from the gun.
Going to go deep and
Sideline.
broken up.
Broken up.
Actually, it's broken up by Fitzgerald as it was going to be intercepted by Weisinger. And
Messenger breaks it up, number 10.
that'll stop the clock with 10 seconds. Like I said, still time for at least 1 play, if not 2. That time Fitzgerald went from the receiver to the defensive back mode. And coming in for Otter Valley now is number 30, Aaron Kane. So Kane, number 30, follows Williams from the sideline in. They're going to bring Carter, the tight end, off the field. And we'll see what they come up with here. It's been raining all day and rain coming down hard right now. And it's a 14-13 Otter Valley lead with just seconds left before the half.
On second down, Williams buys time, fires left side.
There's the catch. Then they'll stop the clock with 25-yard line. Nice grab by Owen, Justin Owen, but also an excellent throw by Williams. And with 5 seconds to go, of course, on the first down, they stopped the clock. And did they use a timeout? They must have.
Here we go, 5 seconds to go. Otter's first and 10.
Now with 5 seconds to go, this barring a defensive penalty, this might be the last play of the half. Of course, if they score, they'll get an opportunity to go for the extra point. Williams under pressure, sprinting to the right side, looking down the field, and will lob it. Oh, and it's going to, no flags, I'm looking. No flags, that is the half. And you can't see the scoreboard, but 14-13, Otter Valley with the lead over Lyndon, 14-13. Eric Bergeron will be kicking off. You remember Otter Valley won the coin toss to start the ball game and elected to take the ball in the second half, and that's what's going to happen. See, Fitzgerald's back along with
Fitzgerald, number 1, Justin Owen, and Alex Alger.
And Alger. Again, I got used to talking in sync with the PA guy here. That's going to be Fitzgerald. That's a live ball. And it'll come out. Yeah, as he touched it in the end zone, that's going to come on out. And Otter Valley will go on the offense first here in the third quarter. They're up 14-13.
Ball come out to the 20.
Now, I'll tell you, both offenses, considering the weather conditions, have been able to really move the ball up and down the field, especially between the 20-yard lines. There's been a fumble recovery by Otter Valley back in the first quarter, and a block punt by Lyndon.
First down and 10 for their own 20.
So Zach Williams standing out there at the quarterback spot. Kiki Fry right to his left side, and he's going to
fires quick slant.
He had Carter.
Tight end Michael Carter.
He had Carter open and just overthrew him. And those are the kind of plays you've got to really. That was open and it was there. You've got to hit those plays. Ball came out high, and again the wind and the rain coming down. Overall, this is typical Vermont weather in the fall right here, and this is football weather. That a couple of early games in the season when you get that nice weather, that's deceiving. This is football weather.
And 10.
And so Williams, waiting for his center to snap the ball, and he's going to run the pitch play to Fry. Fry trying to get to the outside corner. Oh, great block on the outside. And Fry is going to step out of bounds after the first down. Near the 40-yard line, call it the 39-yard line. And again, one of the wide receivers out there with a good block on the defensive cornerback. And that's what opened that play up. Downfield blocking. It's the big runs.
Well, the Otters move the ball out. First down and 10 at their own 39.
In that first quarter, you would thought we were going to have a 32-30 ball game at the half. The offenses were just sizzling. They moved it between the 20 both sides, but Fry's going to be dropped this time for a loss of a couple yards at the 38-yard line.
Bergeron, number 70 on the tackle.
As Bergeron does a kicking for the Vikings from Lyndon Institute. He made the tackle. He's a big kicker, I got to tell you that. But most of Otter Valley's success offensively came on the passing game from Williams, especially to Nate Fitzgerald at a big first half. Good snap, a lot of time. And he got happy feet. He took a hit. As Jake Hill came up and Well, it was Hill that hit him, 23, and brought him down after, well, a decent gain of 5 yards, but a big hit on the quarterback, puts the ball at the 44-yard line. The Otter Valley 44. So just underway, 10:45 to go in the third quarter play. Lyndon trying to get their first win of the year, and Otter Valley looking to put together another win here. And again, there's pressure as he rolls to his right side, and he'll break containment and fall forward for a first down. He will get the first down on good second effort, good individual effort. His right 90 brought him down on the tackle, but he does have the first down, and they are at midfield. And again, he was looking downfield. Everybody was covered, and they just started to elude tacklers. As he's looking for the play call coming from the sideline. It was a tad bit late getting there, and he'll get the ball now. And Randy LaFrancis, the center's done a good job all day long, not only blocking, but again, these long snaps back to his quarterback nice and cleanly.
Williams, good time, fires right side.
There's Fitzgerald, and the wiry Fitzgerald will try to break the tackle, can't, but again, he'll pick up 7 yards on first down, break up a second and third.
And also number 23, Jake Hill.
Don't forget to watch Sports Beat on Channel 15 or on the internet at PEGTV.com by clicking video on demand, picking out Sports Beat the show. You can also watch it Mondays on television at 4:30 in the afternoon, Tuesdays at 5:30, and Thursday nights at 9. So the Otter Valley squad coming out in the initial drive of the third quarter, moving the ball down the field.
Justin on in motion left.
Oh, great play. Great play. That was Richard Turcott that read the play.
Number 50.
Quarterback, or linebacker, saw the play, moved upfield, shot the gap, and made the tackle for a loss of, well, the 3 yards. He's down to 2nd and 10 now. So again, we'll look at a 3rd and long now for Otter Valley. They're just about close enough to midfield to call it midfield. And they've been able to pick up long yards today. A lot of yards on as that is Owen in motion, and they'll be kicking it now as Fry. Again, they had good penetration on that Lyndon line, and they'll force the kick, so that drive will stall out.
Looks like the Otters are going to have to...
At the 45-yard line, the Otter Valley 45. That also has the clock down to 8:33 to go as they will come on to punt the ball away, and it's going to be, should be Justin Owen, and that's who it is. So Owen standing back there. Again, first things first, he's looking for a good snap. He'll move up and grab it. And that's a good kick. Hill, no fair catch, will make the grab and break a tackle once, but not twice. There's Case and Greeno back there. So Greeno and Case in on the tackle. They'll have the ball at the 25-yard line.
Number 51 on the tackle for the Otters.
Lyndon's offense coming out now for the first time in the second half. Again, Otter Valley able to run 4 minutes off the clock and get into Lyndon territory, but couldn't keep it going, the momentum.
Their own 26.
So Hilaire out there at the quarterback spot, 27. He's going to be under center this time. He's got to be close to being their leading yardage gainer on ground. And look at him break tackles. Look at that. That's number 45 that rode him. Alger should have thrown a saddle on him because he basically just like a water skiing. Hilaire was the boat and Alger was the water skier, and he just held on for the ride and bring it down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lyndon. And we've had a couple just outstanding plays today by both sides. Highlight type stuff, but again, Hilaire is going to be the leading ground gainer for Lyndon out there, as he's been a very multi-dimensional player. Look at break tackle. Yeah, coming forward near another first down. Going to be about 2 yards short. He'll be at the pickup of 8, and he'll be at the 46-yard line. So they're going to bring a new body in on defense, fresh body. That'll be Cody Randall, number 74, coming in. And I believe he took the spot of 77, Jeff Carlton.
We got got an official timeout for a measurement.
You know, it's closer. I thought it was closer than 8 yards. They remarked the ball, and they're going to come out with the chains and measure the marker. Steve Morrow looking, and they're going to be, I wouldn't call it a yard, half a yard shy, so it'll be second down and just about the length of a football for a first down. Yeah, no, move it off. So Lyndon, about a foot, Steve says.
Second down and about a foot after measurement.
Yeah, what they holding up the action for is they want the people with the chains to be able to get back to the sideline and get a mark before they let the play run. And so everybody seems to be in position now and good to go. And again, as they're let out of the huddle by number 73, Nick Austin. And look at that pile move forward. That's just.
And they go silent. Move the chains for the foot.
Yeah, there was no snap count. He just going up and they hiked the ball to him, and that will gain again more positive yards. So that's another first down. And they're in Otter Valley territory, looking to be about the 47-yard line.
Side of the 50. The first and 10 at the Otter 47.
Now this has been pretty basic football right here. Just the offensive line doing the job, moving that defensive line back. This is Hilaire. Looking down the field. Man, wide open. Oh, and Hill never made an adjustment to the ball.
Right over the middle. And unable to come up.
That should have been a completion. The ball was laid out to this point where Hill could have made an adjustment to the ball. I didn't know if he didn't see it or didn't react to it, but it goes as a long incompletion. And Otter Valley again lost the coverage in the secondary. And the safety wasn't back in the middle of the field. I don't know what he followed, but that could have easily been 6 points right there for Lyndon.
Second down and 10 for St. Hilaire and the Vikings.
So yeah, so St. Hilaire, I've been calling him Hilaire, I'm sorry about that. St. Hilaire.
Hand off Jake Hill up the middle.
Yeah, that's just good power running.
Down to about the 41.
Now it's up a third down and doable. A shoe in there on the tackle, 35. And Gutzman, number 53, also in there on the tackle. Joining the huddle late for Lyndon will be number 90, Justin Wright.
For Lyndon.
That's a 3rd and 4, and I'm sure they're in 2-down territory. And this has been a very methodical drive down the field. Just a lot of good running straight ahead and a nice line play by Lyndon's offensive line. Fumble, and it's picked up. Oh, Gutzman sailed over the top of it and couldn't grab it. St. Hilaire will grab the loose ball, and Lyndon's going to have it 4th and 5.
And now that is going to bring up 4th down for the Lyndon Vikings.
And I'm looking, because St. Hilaire also is the punter, but see if he stays in for the snap. Yeah, they're going to run an offensive play. They also had brought in number 12, Schufeldt, at a receiver spot. He's in the slot.
Again on the option.
Oh, look at him get that first down.
St. Hilaire.
Yeah, St. Hilaire will pick up the first down on a play that should have been stopped short, but he's able to pull away from the tackler and pick up first down. And so on 4th down, they don't know how much of a gamble it was, but they went for it. And will they actually measure for the first down? No, Steve Morrow comes over and says, first down, they'll move the chains. So the drive stays alive at the Otter Valley 36-yard line. 5:36 to go in the third quarter. 14-13 Otter Valley over Lyndon Institute.
10 Lyndon at the Otter 30.
Been a very entertaining ball game from Markowski Field. Again, that just same play. He's had all kinds of success with that. Well, they snap it deep, and there's a flag down on the play. So there's a flag on the play. I'm trying to find Steve Morrow. Where are you? There he is.
37-yard line.
So that really was way away from the play as far as needing to be a hold or... Yeah. See, I was on the wideout on this side, and it really had no bearing on the play. No, so that will wipe out that run, that first down, and it'll
back him up.
That'll actually be marked out from the spot of the foul. So 10 yards from the mark of the spot of the foul, Steve just said.
So
Yeah.
that's a spot foul.
And that will move Lyndon back, looks like to the 47. Well, so yeah, 47-yard line. So Lyndon,
So back to the 40.
holding or not, that play right there by the quarterback has worked all day long. And he's just reading where the block is and then working off from that. So 1st and 20 for Lyndon. But again, they've been able to pick up big chunks of yardage when they need been. They've been able to keep drives alive on long yardage downs.
St. Hilaire rolling right, fire.
Down the middle, could be intercepted. Williams will pick it off this time. And
Jack Williams.
boy, on a wet day, that looked like a wounded duck flying through the air. And Williams will pick it off. And that's the second turnover Otter Valley's created today.
Able to garner a turnover.
Remember, they recovered a fumble in the first quarter and an interception here in the third. That happened with 4:54 to go in the third quarter. That was
Just under 5 minutes to go in the third
a little over a 3.5-minute drive by Lyndon, and he got into Otter Valley territory. Then they'll turn the ball over. The ball had to slip out of his hands because it just was so underthrown. So Zach Williams, quarterback, coming out, number 4 for Otter Valley.
Snap, Williams.
Basically the same play that Lyndon's been running.
37-yard line.
So he'll pick up a couple yards on the play, set up a 2nd down and 8. But again, fake the handoff to the fullback and then just run in behind him and follow him up the seam. Get Otter Valley football with the next 2 games are home games. So a lot of chances to come and watch Otter Valley squad.
2nd down and 7.
So on a 2nd and 7, Williams coming up, relaying the message to the center, and
Williams goes to the gun. Fires.
Yeah. Tell ya.
Complete.
he had Fitzgerald in the vicinity and Owen in the Fitzgerald, but it was what it was. I believe he was telling the center there was a blitz coming, and that's what the quick pressure was up the middle, and that's why you try to go to the hot receiver on that quick little slant play. Just miscommunication right there. Then I'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 now. And like I said, a majority of those points between these two teams came in the first quarter, and it looked like it's going to be a wild one. And it's settled down now.
From their own 37-yard line.
This time they have Fry on the right side as Williams. Pressure, pressure, pressure. And picked off! It is picked off. Hill bringing it down the sideline, slips down, and he'll have the Viking offense on the field at the 28-yard line. So what happened? They threw into double coverage. The safety in the corner were there. The safety rotated over. Basically read the quarterback eyes and just played center field out there as they had 2 deep and made the interception. So Hill, again, one of those two-way players, he's taken a couple direct snaps from the quarterback position. He's been a running back mostly, and there he is in the secondary making the interception. So the teams trade interceptions, and that leaves us deep into the 3rd quarter. And St. Hilaire
keeps himself.
this time short tackling, and there's the whistle. Led by Kiki Fry was right there.
Number 37, Kiki Fry.
I think that was one of the few times that Otter Valley was able to stop that play up the seam for no gain. Actually, they're going to say they lost about a half a yard on it.
1 second down and 11.
3:35 to go in the 3rd quarter.
29.
And the man in motion coming to this near side was Colburn, Derek Colburn. For there's Hill. There's the pitch, and he dropped it out of bounds. And, yeah, Case was there to make sure he went out. But again, they were lucky he mishandled the ball because that just gave enough time for the defense to rotate around and get a body out on the outside like that. Now it's up a 3rd and 11. And again, where they are in the field, if they don't get the first down here, you really got to think they are going to go for the first down on 4th. First things first, though, it's 3rd down and 11. Oh, nice play by Gooseman. As Gooseman came in from the backside, able to grab St. Hilaire by the hips and bring him down, and this will be a 4th and call it 12.
Picking it up, though. He's not just moving.
That's what they're looking. So on fourth down, there's St. Hilaire there. So he'll get the snap. Quick pitch. And Case got blocked, and he's going to be gone. No. Oh, that's going to be a flag. He grabbed him by underneath the helmet. And I'm looking for a flag, and I don't see one. So maybe that's not a rule at the high school level. Just because a lot of people watch pro ball and think that, it's a trickle-down effect. Maybe this guy here yet.
Lyndon with a first down and goal.
First and goal, and
the Otter 4-yard line.
Again, the backs are getting, and the safety are getting caught inside the line of scrimmage, and that's what's keeping that outside open all the time. So Lyndon looking to regain the lead here late in the third quarter. St. Hilaire up the middle, and Pile's still moving, no whistle yet, and he'll be brought down just short of the goal line.
Robert Field, number 15.
Tell you though, that was the tackle on the play before this.
Second down and
Woo. Make your head snap. Feel like you got whiplash. 2:08 to go, and they are inside the one. They're inside the 1 yard line. You can see the nose of the football just about 6 inches away from the goal line. And he's going to keep it, and there you got it. Touchdown, Lyndon. That'll make it 19-14, and a flag came down. So, and they're talking to Stevie, and we'll see what Mr. Morrow calls here. So that will wipe out the touchdown. And they'll repeat second down. So Otter Valley getting a little reprieve right there. I think we're getting the rain coming down hard here at Markowski Field. Coming down like this all over the state of Vermont. So
moves the football back to the 6-yard line.
Just outside the 5, and
second down.
Second down and goal for Lyndon. Okay, it's been long possessions this half for Lyndon. Good snap. There's the roll, and good tackle. Gutzman and Winslow are there, and Jim Winslow 17 and Gutzman were there. That's a couple times now Gutzman's been able to chase down St. Hilaire from the weak side.
They'd have none of it.
So third down and goal now with 1:34 to go in the third quarter.
Now it's third down and goal for Lyndon.
Other than that 3.5-minute drive that Otter Valley put together, Lyndon's had the ball this whole third quarter. St. Hilaire up the middle, and no, he'll be stopped at the 4-yard line. And Gutzman and a whole bunch of other Otters there. See number 15 Shelled in there, 30, well, I think Fry was in there. And they've got to be going for it on fourth down. With 58 seconds and the clock running. 14-13 Otter Valley. And again, bringing in another wingback, Derek Colburn, coming in for the Lyndon squad. So look, Otter Valley looking for a goal line stand here late in the third. St. Hilaire under center.
St. Hilaire.
Oh, he's got the edge. No, he lays up. Got it. Touchdown. Number 40, that's Garrett Dodge, has done a nice job selling the bootleg of the sprint pass. 24 seconds left. And now it's official. It's 19-14. Lyndon, again, looking for their first win of the year. They're up by 5, and see if they go for the point after or the 2-point conversion. And I'm looking for that big kicker they got, Bergeron, number 17. He is in the ball game.
Now the try for points.
So in the 19-14 game, I think they're coming out for the 2-point conversion, and that's what they're doing. So St. Hilaire coming out, and along with Hill on that backfield, and we'll see who gets the snap. And it's going to be snapped to Hill. He's following St. Hilaire. And he's not going to make it. So the Otters will be down by 5, 19-14 with 17.5 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Otter Valley squad finding themselves trailing by 5. See Bergeron checked left, checked the right, and
kick from Bergeron.
good kick.
Comes down to Alex Alger.
Alger had a problem getting the handle.
Justin Owen.
Owen will fall down at the 40, so Otter Valley with good position at the 40-yard line. With 9 seconds to go in the third quarter, they'll come out at the 40 trailing by 5 points. And the quarterback, St. Hilaire, made the tackle. You see coming out to join the huddle late was Brady Cook. He's going to be on that offensive line.
First down and 10 at their own 40.
And now Zach Williams, the quarterback, wearing number 4, who's had a good day so far, considering how the elements are against him with the rain and everything, but he's thrown the ball well. Nate Fitzgerald with a touchdown catch today. And Otter Valley at the 40-yard line, just looking to sustain a drive. Their defense has been on the field a lot in the second half, Otter Valley. They want to sustain a drive, not only to score, but to give their defense a rest. And they have an I formation backfield. First time I remember that day, and Otter Valley taking a timeout. So something they didn't like in that defensive formation, or maybe in the personnel they had, but they'll take a timeout. And they're going to stay in that I formation. That's Fry in the front, Owen in the Fry at the fullback, Owen at the tailback position. 2 wide receivers, and their strong right with the. Oh, what a good job! Ball fumbled and recovered by Otter Valley. That's number 77, Carlton. They got on the ball. And that should be the quarter. So we'll go to the fourth quarter with the Otters down on their home field, 19-14 to Lyndon. Lyndon looking for their first win of the year. 2nd and 12 as we start the fourth quarter. Otter Valley, there he is, in the offense. Got it. Fitzgerald with yet another catch. He'll pick up close to 7 yards. Well, he'll going to leave him with a 3rd and doable near midfield. They'll be marked actually at the 47-yard line. Again, Williams having a big day numbers-wise. He's throwing the ball well in the weather conditions. Fitzgerald having a monster game out there for Otter Valley. And right now, the momentum, they need a first down to keep the ball away from Lyndon, just because Lyndon's offense kind of found a rhythm. Plenty of time. Throwing it deep, and through the arms of Owen. Owen. Yeah. Was a catchable ball, and he didn't make the grab. And they'll apparently kick the ball away here, or will they go for it? Williams staying out there, looking to the sideline, getting the play call. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they went for it, just because their defense has not been able to really stop Lyndon. Lyndon's had 2 long drives here in this quarter. So on a 4th down and 3. Williams dropped the ball, trying to stay alive. He does. He keeps his balance, lobs it out, and Carter had it picked off by St. Hilaire. It wouldn't have been a first down anyways. It was an excellent job by the quarterback, Williams, to stay alive after dropping the ball when he brought it back to throw it. But then he threw the ball to Carter. She would have been way short of the first down, but a great play by St. Hilaire to come over the top and make the interception. And Lyndon has the ball at the 45-yard line. Well, I tell you right now, Lyndon with a blocked punt, and now that interception. And timeout Lyndon. So each team's had to take a timeout here in the second half, and see if that comes back to get them at the end of the game. St. Hilaire, the quarterback, number 27 out there, has just had a phenomenal game for Lyndon. It's hard to believe that they haven't won a game yet this year, and you watched them play today. Again, St. Hilaire keeps down the line, and Gootsman will make the tackle along with Winslow, 17. That's Jimmy Winslow, 17. This is number 17. Again, the clock will start. Move, grind it out. They got a 2nd and 8. Remember the big plays in that first half? Well, it hasn't been that style in the second half. It's been possession football by Lyndon.
Down and 7. Lyndon Institute.
Then single setback is Hill. They'll bobble the ball, and yeah, there's the edge. Again, everybody back inside, and I'm looking where they're marking it. He should have the first down. Yeah, he does. So first down for Hill, and again, they've been able to get outside the containment defensively. They've been able to get the edge all the day long on these plays going to the outside. It's been their bread and butter. It's at the 33-yard line.
Otter 33.
Otter Valley need to make a defensive stand here by either creating a turnover or getting the ball over on downs. But 10:49 to go in the fourth quarter of play, and the Otters down by 5, 19-14.
On first and 10. Handoff inside, Dustin Jewett.
I'll tell you that one of the rare times the fullback has ran the ball today, and that's Derek Godge, the fullback. And again, that's a good job of just sliding down the line, coming off the block by Otter Valley defensively, making the tackle. Again, they'll change size up here as they went Justin Wright off the field and brought in number 12, Schufelt. Schufelt will come to a wideout on this near side.
Here to get the ball back.
2nd and 9 for Lyndon.
St. Hilaire keeps, runs left side.
Just look at that. He's going to carry himself just short of a first down on great individual effort. Just terrible tackling, actually, as there's a lot of shirt pulling and grabbing and reaching. You got to put your nose right in the sternum and bring him down or wrap him up around the legs. But St. Hilaire has just had a phenomenal game today for Lyndon. 3rd and 2 after that run by St. Hilaire.
Again, on the keeper, straight ahead goes St. Hilaire.
And we'll see where they mark him.
Long dead. Kiki Fry.
Yeah, Fry there on the tackle. Now, along with number 74, and that's Cody Randall. And first down, so he'll pick up the first down, keep the drive moving. He'll be at the 22-yard line. And that's just the pile being moved backwards. And that'll bring us down to 9:33 to go in the fourth quarter. And I tell you, that Lyndon line has done a good job, especially here in the second half. But you can see St. Hilaire break the tackle, get forward for a couple of yards as they ran Hill at the quarterback spot and hand the ball off.
Number 23.
That clock running, and again, they're down by just one possession right now. A touchdown would make it a two-possession game in Otter Valley. Their offense in the second half has been pretty much held in check by Lyndon.
Down and 7 at the Otter 19. Lyndon in the red zone.
Good long snap count. Counter play.
Side.
You see Hilligan going forward over the 20 to the 16-yard line. You know, that little counter hitch they put in where he fakes the pitch and then turns around hands off. That's a trap block and a counter play, and that's worked very well today against Otter Valley defensively. He has them hedged just enough to open up that hole. The Otter Valley fans quiet right now in the stands. As St. Hilaire going to take the snap.
St. Hilaire.
Looking for the seam, finds it, and goes forward to the 10-yard line.
Off the 11-yard line.
And this should be a first down here. Yeah, and that will.
First down.
What that's going to do is put them in a position on the field. They're just a football length outside the 10-yard line, so they can actually pick up a first down without scoring here, if that even comes into play. But they're just grinding it out down the field. 7:50 to go in the ball game. 19-14, Lyndon with the lead. And on the drive here.
First and 10.
St. Hilaire under center this time. Usually he'll slide down the line now. Oh, nice ball handling. And Hill will be inside the 10 to the 8. That's just great ball faking by Hilaire, you talk about a misdirection play, a counter play. And again, the play being brought in by the wide receiver, number 12, Schufelt, for Lyndon. Be interesting to see if Otter Valley would change up that defense. 1, 2, 3. No, they didn't bring anything in. No. St. Hilaire going to sprint. Will he tuck it in? No. Makes the throw. And he dropped it. A wide open, unattended Weisinger. Weisinger standing on the inline of the end zone without a blue jersey anywhere near him. Now, a couple of things there. Obviously, they didn't score. That was good for Otter Valley, but that drop pass stops the clock at 6:48 in a downpour now. A torrential downpour now. Boy, I tell you, remember that moment right there? That could come back on a third down play now.
Third down and 8 at the Otter 9.
Otter Valley had sold out to stop the run on that previous play. And then the drop touchdown.
St. Hilaire.
There's the pitch. Hill's got it. He'll race the corner. Touchdown. And again,
there's a flag
down.
Way back around the 10-yard line.
And usually that's a hold back there. Yeah, it's the second time today that the Vikings will have a touchdown called back on a holding call, and this is big. But again, Otter Valley's defense going to have to really work on that outside containment. So that will make it third down. They'll replay the down. The touchdown obviously is negated.
Go, boys!
And the clock down to 6:41, and there they started up again. So Otter Valley needing that big defensive play, not only here, but I'm sure on the next down also.
Go, boys!
Third down and 19 from the Otter 20.
So from the 20, they need 19 yards for a first down. St. Hilaire.
On the option again to the...
Boy, look how it's open again. And he stepped out of bounds shy of the first down.
At the 4,
And a flag down, yeah.
Right back at the 21.
Holding again.
Holding whistled again against Lyndon.
So some breaks here for Otter Valley.
And Lyndon is shooting themselves in the foot. With
Well, first of all, the secondary's coming inside, hedging way too far inside. And that's leaving that outside naked for them to run up that outside hole there. They're going to repeat third down. And
4 yards.
so again, stops the clock, moves them back, and makes it third down again from the 30-yard line. They need to get basically to the 1-yard line for a first down. And I'm sure this is going to be done in 2 downs.
29 at the Otter 30.
So, strange turn of events. There has not been a lot of flags today at all on either side until this drive here.
Go, boys!
So on a third and very long from the Otter 30.
Again on the option. On the left side.
Oh! Fry came flying down the line and hammered Hill. And Hill getting up a little bit slow.
30.
So you can see it right there, making sure he knows where he is. But that's a big play by Fry. They're going to go for it.
Ball straight up.
That's what, they're going to go for it on, well, I have it as fourth. Yeah, it's fourth down and 27. And Otter Valley with 6 minutes just hitting the clock, and we have a official timeout. Jim Corbo came in, waved timeout, didn't charge it to anybody.
Go, Otters!
And now they're set. So
Fourth down and 20.
at this point, biggest defensive play of the ball game for Otter Valley right here, as they need a stop to get the possession of the ball.
Go, boys!
St. Hilaire again. Option again. Right.
Got out. That's Case this time.
Stop Jake
He came up and made the stop. And boy, Otter Valley with a few breaks on that drive
ordered for the Otters.
Otter Valley will take the ball over with 5:51 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing by 5.
On downs, 1st and 10th.
Don't forget, though, Lyndon on that series
In the ball game.
had a receiver drop, a wide open in the end zone drop, a short touchdown. And then had another big run called back on a holding penalty. They had 3 holds, I believe, in a row. So what could be their final possession offensively? 5:51 to go. Otter Valley with Williams at the quarterback spot, Fry in the backfield.
Williams being chased.
Yeah, brought down. They brought him down it looks like a 5-yard loss.
Number 27 on the.
And it was the quarterback, St. Hilaire, came up and made the tackle. Williams a little slow to get up, and the clock still running, and they'll move the ball back almost 5 yards. See, actually, you can't be thinking about touchdown here. What you think about is positive yardage, first down, move the chains. Move the chains, because there's still a ton of time, 5:22 to go. But you can't.
Play 2nd down at 14 from their own 21.
You have to think about the success of each play. It's growing toward the final result, which would be the touchdown.
Williams throws one.
Yeah.
A wounded duck. And
Winslow got some alligator arms there as they threw that ball out in front where he was going to reach and get popped. There's 3 Lyndon players around him. Now we're 3rd down and 15. And of course, last thing Otter Valley wants to do is punt the ball right back to Lyndon, put the defense back on the field. They played an awful long time here in the second half. The defense has for Otter Valley. Plus, Lyndon with their 3 drives here in the second half have just eaten up the clock. Unbelievable. And so Williams needs protection. Gets it. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to say no sack. The ball's coming forward, but he had plenty of time to unload the ball. That was just a good job downfield. Oh, there's a flag way across the field. So we'll see what the flag is. Defense. Now, they should decline that. They'll ask St. Hilaire, and I'll be surprised if they take it because it will bring up a 4th down. Yeah, and the coaching staff on Lyndon's side saying decline it. That means 2 men moving at the same time in formation, and it'll be 4th down. And they are going to punt the ball away, so they're going to entrust their defense to come up with either a turnover or a stop as Lyndon sends Hill back to receive the punt. And anyway, you look at it, they're going to get good field position out of this. Lyndon is.
Justin Owen, number 1, to punt it away for the Otters.
So Owen, with a bad snap, handles it, no pressure. He's going to get a good bounce out of this shot. What a great break. He'll be at the 37-yard line.
38-yard line.
Well, I'll call it 38, yeah. As Case will jump on it. Also back there with him was Greeno.
1st and 10 at their own 38.
So Lyndon taking over with 4:50 to go in the ball game. They're up by 5. And they've held the ball offensively. I don't have a stat for a time, but they've had the ball probably by at least a 2-to-1 time ratio here in this 3rd and 4th quarter, or second half. And St. Hilaire in long snap count.
Down in 10, St. Hilaire keeps himself, goes up the middle.
Yeah, see, that was 45 coming in on the tackles. That's Alger with the tackle.
Number 37 on the stop.
And Fry helped also, but as Alger initiated the first part of the tackle.
Grind it out. He moves the ball out to the 44-yard line.
Brings up a 2nd and 5. As Justin Wright hustles into the ballgame, number 90 now for Lyndon.
2nd down and
Clock down to 4:22 to go. Otter Valley led at the half, 14-13. But their offense hasn't been as efficient as it was. Gutzman got him. And Winslow also helped out, bringing him down. But Gutzman got the pressure, and it looks like a no gain on the play. It'll pick up 3rd and 5. From Markowski Field, Otter Valley football on Munger Vision.
And 3rd down and 6.
And Fitzgerald. I thought he was leaving the field. He was coming over and give the official a towel that's been on the field. They need a stop here, Otter Valley does.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 5, and
under center. Again on the option.
That's great. Oh, they missed the tackle. Big tackle on the second part of that. And Kiki Fry not only made a tackle, but he drove him out of bounds, which stops the clock, which is good for Otter Valley. And that'll bring up a fourth down. Coming out on the field will be Carter, number 7, for Otter Valley, along with number 30, Kane, Aaron Kane. And Winslow going back along with Fitzgerald to receive what they believe is going to be a punt here. You know, I don't know why, but just watch the fake punt here. I have no idea why I'd even think they're going to do that, but St. Hilaire looking for a clean snap. First of all, he'll get it and get the kick away. It's a low line drive. It's going to bounce, and it's going to get a great roll to the 20-yard line. So that's where Otter Valley will take over on their own 20.
The Otter 19.
With 3:20 to go in the football game. The offense looking for any type of spark again to get going here on what could be their final drive of the game. Down 19-14, ball at the 20. And Otter Valley on their home turf. Lyndon on that long ride home. About 2.5-hour ride to get down here. That ride home will be a lot shorter if they get their first win of the year here against Otter Valley.
Otter's first down and 10.
And don't forget, by not going for the point after attempt and failing on a 2-point conversion, Lyndon left the door open where a touchdown would win the game for Otter Valley. And everybody's happy. They're good to go. Williams under center. There's the blitz. The Fitzgerald and flag come down. Yeah, that should be coming back as flag came in right. Usually that's on an offensive play right there. Blocking the back, and yeah, that'll wipe out the 8-yard gain. And that just makes it harder to, because again, you can't lose track of the fact that you need a first down. And Otter Valley already breaking a huddle, but the ball's got to be marked off, and it's going to be at the 10-yard line. And that's where Otter Valley with first and 20 now, digging themselves even a bigger hole here.
Down in 20 now.
Yeah, not a lot of penalties through the first 3 quarters, but boy, it's been a flag fest here. Same play, but they bring it back to the opposite side, throw to Winslow. And they're saying fumble. And Lyndon does have it. Lyndon created a fumble and recovered it, and Lyndon can just about finish his game up right here. They'll take over inside the Otter Valley 20 with just 2:55 to go in the ball game. So Hill with the recovery.
We have Jake Hill, number 23.
And what a big ball game Hill has had for Lyndon.
And first and 10 at the Otter 14.
And Lyndon going to call a timeout as they're looking for their first win, and they're just 2:55 away from getting it. Get the 14-yard line, and Gutzman again. He's got to be double digits in tackles out there, and he's played a big ball game. And timeout by the Otter Valley squad. Now don't forget, Otter Valley burned a timeout earlier in this half. And now they need those timeouts to stop the clock. 2:44 to go in the ball game. On a 2nd and 10 after that Otter Valley timeout. I believe they have just the one left. Unofficially. Hill looks like he's going to be the quarterback this time. He's just going to misdirection, just bring to this side and be brought down at the 13. And again, a quick timeout being taken by Otter Valley. So they'll spend the timeout. I believe they're definitely in 2-down territory right here as they can seal the game away with a first down. St. Hilaire up inside and
out the door, looks like Robbie Field, number 15, the first one in.
Field with the tackle, and he's going to be short of the first down. But again, you're going to be definitely looking at 2-down territory, and there are no more Otter Valley timeouts left to take. Clock down to 2:16 and ticking away. Otter Valley with that win over Fairhaven on the road at Fairhaven. And Lyndon looking for their first win of the year It was a very even ball game going into the half, but the second half is definitely belonged to Lyndon. Now, Lyndon going to bring the clock down to as low as it can and call a timeout. So they'll call a timeout with 1:51 to go. Get on the same page, try to get the play to get either the first down or the touchdown to seal the deal here. There's any chance of entertaining an idea of a comeback. They need a stop here. Long snap count, clean snap. And he'll go forward. Yeah, so the ball will go over with a minute 46 to go with no timeouts and about 95 yards to go for the go-ahead score. It looks like they're going to set the ball down at the 7-yard line, so it'll make it 93 yards to go. So no timeouts and 93 yards to navigate down the field.
Otters with 93 yards to go.
Williams, the quarterback, stays in the block. Williams in his end zone, got to get out. And, yeah, he'll lose 2 yards, which is irrelevant now. He just avoided the safety, and they've got to go into like a hurry-up offensive mode. Now they got to shorten the passing routes up right now. That was good coverage also by Lyndon in the secondary. And Lyndon again just minute 22 away from getting their first win of the season.
High snap.
Great job by Williams.
Catch it, fires down the side.
Oh, they got it. Not only did he make the catch, but he got out of bounds. Owens with the grab, and that's a big-time play by the quarterback, Williams, because the snap was high. He went up, got that, kept his composure, and then threw the ball out of his end zone. There was coverage there. He threw over the top of the cornerback. 3rd and 2.
Third down.
Okay, don't forget, high school ball, first down stops the clock.
Scramble.
Yeah, he'll go down. Yeah. Last thing he could really afford to do. They'll take the sack back at the 5. We'll make him a 4th and long, and the clock ticking down to 57 seconds. Yeah, and they've got to get organized on a 3rd and 11. On a 4th and 11, excuse me. Well, the ball game right here.
On 4th down, Williams fires down the left sideline. Broke it up.
And that is the knocked out of bounds. And
Lyndon will take
yeah, Lyndon's going to take over. And
5 ticks remaining in the ball game.
you got a happy bunch of Vikings as they're on their way to winning the ball game with just some 35 seconds to go. They have a 5-point lead. They've got possession of the ball. Otter Valley with no timeouts left. And a game they led at the half, 14-13. So it's just a matter of a kneel down here. Well, they have the option. They can run a play or take a kneel down. And the way they've got Hill way behind the line of scrimmage, looks like they're just going to take a knee. And he will, and yeah.
St. Hilaire takes a knee for Lyndon.
Yeah, St. Hilaire with a big ball game, Hill with a big ball game, and that Lyndon defense making enough adjustments after halftime to shut down the Otter Valley offense as they'll restart the clock, and this will be the ball game, and it's going to be a 19-14 Lyndon victory over Otter Valley in football action. And again, you could see good and bad things from both sides, and good, well, first of all, it's good sportsmanship, but good effort in tough conditions, tough elements, but they'll be Lyndon with the win in Otter Valley.
At the end of the ball game.
Getting back to the drawing board except for next week. So again, 19-14, Lyndon with the win.
Varsity boys soccer game.
And congratulations to Lyndon, an excellent effort by Otter Valley. Get out there, support your student athletes, and I support Munger Vision.
They'll get that one kicked off.